I reckon we might as well get into it. Hey, there's our guy. I might as well have not even changed the first. So fast, so yeah, hello. We're here. We're playing SSX Tricky again. It's been kind of a bit, but also kind of not. I also just realized that the last time I streamed was like 13 or so days ago. That Power Wash collab with Kalibi. It kind of hit me like, oh shit, it's been that long. I do have games that I want to stream. It's just things IRL have been getting in the way lately. But I do have plans for stuff that I want to do. But anyway, here we are. How are we all doing? Good morning to you. I know it's still pretty early in some places. But yeah, we're just gonna play a little SSX Tricky. Figure we'll go through as Kaori this time around. Fan favorite. How can you not like Kaori? I can't make out what her shirt says. It says like I heart something. It looks like an XYK? I don't know. But yeah. We'll just if you're wondering why she looks so scared and worried and sheepish, just because she's afraid of Simon. So yeah.
Customize outfit. Customize outfit.
Jump right into it. I was thinking about playing more Bomberman, but I don't know if I have it in me to do platforming stuff right now. I'm tired.
Select event.
Oh wait, I just realized that I'm on a single event, not career.
Set up character.
Alright, let me just go back to main menu.
World.
Konnichiwa. His eyes snort.
Set up character. Select event.
Wait, does she have a... It looks like a trick board.
Customize board.
Oh, she does have an Alpine unlocked right off the bat. Okay, cool. Alpine boards are faster, but they're big and long and therefore kind of awkward when trying to do tricks.
Select venue.
But yeah, today's April Fool's Day. I'm really bad at coming up with pranks, so I usually just don't. But yeah, it's smart to keep in mind with it being April Fool's that you might not want to put too much stake into anything that you hear today.
Due in no small part to the angle of descent and profound elevation that the course offers. We're live at the quarterfinals. Kaori Nishidaki, snowboard fans. She was
Kaori Nishidaki. You know what's funny is that
something special. I know you didn't mean that.
That's interesting though, is that in the Sims 4 DLC that adds like it adds like that snowy mountain area where you could like snowboard and stuff. There's a sim that hangs around there that's also named Kaori Nishidaki or whatever, and it's spelled the exact same way as this Kaori's name. And I mean, they're both EA games. So I have to imagine that's a reference. Although they don't really look anything alike. So I think the reference ends at the similarity of the name. Yeah, well, I think I might have said that one game I want to stream soon is Bully. I really want to stream that. I was I played through the first chapter on my own just because I wanted to test out the patches because The PC port for Bully is notoriously very broken. And in fact, the only port of the game that isn't broken is the original PS2 version. The 360 version was broken. PC's broken. But yeah, I grabbed some unofficial patches made by fans. And, I mean, knock on wood, it didn't crash for me a single time. So, we'll be streaming that freaking dang soon. I was also thinking about doing the story modes for the 3 most recent Mortal Kombat games, MKX, MK11, and MK1. It should be pretty interesting. I've already gone through the MKX and MK11 ones before, but never the newer one, because I only just recently bought that one. Oh no. Kaori, no! I was really hoping she would switch her board around. Man, but looking at this though, it's making me miss the snow. It's all melted by now. And now we just have that post-snow, like, yellowish grass. I've been playing a lot of Repo lately with some of my friends, so maybe there'll be a stream of that sometime soon. I'd be absolutely up for that. That game's pretty interesting, I like it. I kind of like it a little more than Lethal Company. I feel like in Repo, there's just like... You just have more options, I guess, is what I feel like. You know what I mean? Because it's like, sure, in Lethal Company, there's ways to defend yourself, but they're few and far between. Whereas Repo, I feel like it's much more... I don't know, you're not as helpless, I guess. Plus, there's the whole, like, ability of hiding, you know what I mean? Whereas in Lethal Company, I don't really know if... I don't think there is any sort of hiding mechanic.
Next time you better board with a bodyguard!
Yeah, I'm with Kaori, what she said. I wholeheartedly agree.
The semifinals are calling.
I don't know why Simon is so mean to Kaori. Oh, he took his shirt off. You're gonna wish you had that shirt on when you're tumbling down the mountain. Oh, my model died like it loves to do. Let me turn out my light. Let's see if that helps. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Whoa, what happened to my neck? There we go. Hopefully, hopefully it'll cooperate now. And I am so, like, groggy and tired. You know, it's all the central heating and all that. I appreciate it because, well, I don't want to be like cold, but like at the same time, it dries out my sinuses so much, man. I've been so congested lately. Fortunately, the thing about, you know, as much as I miss the snow, at the very least, with it getting warmer out, won't have to rely on the central heating as much. Like, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Hey. Who do you think this is? I'm Kaori the Slayer, bitch. Better recognize. I thought I had cleared that tree. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for a super tight corner on this. I'm gonna just barely sneak by that tree, and no. Nah, I'm in last place. Let's see, we got JP and Simon competing for first. Hey, JP, maybe you ought to ask Simon out for dinner.
Time to touch the sky.
Jesus Christ, I just... gravitating towards these trees. Let's see, I could try and get some of the trick books.
Just now.
It's my style, you're right, Roselle. Thank you, brother.
Method madness. Player one.
Yeah, there's a madness to my method. Well, we already got the first chapter of the trick book done. I did not use that spin boost whatsoever. Literally 0 rotation, negative rotation on that. Did you say ora? Ora, ora! Oh, that was another method madness.
Got the points.
Hey, don't roast me for that, Roselle. There's only so many tricks I can do. Besides, I mean, I'm out here in the boonies. I don't know if anybody's even able to see these tricks I'm pulling out. Nope. What do you mean you think you saw that already?
Player one.
I think I heard that comment already. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Nothing but style.
Oh, now it's nothing but style. Huh. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, indubitably. A 360. Easy enough. No, that was a 720. Why'd she do the extra rotation?
540.
Carry. No, she did it again. There we go. Why, Kaori?
Well done. A first place finish and in record time.
Man, I feel like I took even more shortcuts that time, and I was 10 seconds slower than my first run. All right, let's do this.
No enemies in today's race. Have fun with
Oh my god, look how big Luther is in comparison to Kaori. Oh my god. Like, everyone looks kind of big in comparison to Kaori because she's so small, but goddamn. Fucking Shrek-ass Luther over here. Oh, model broke again. That's really annoying. I really don't know why it does that.
To rule, it would take a man as great as you can be.
Oh yeah, you're the showstopper.
You're to remain king for all eternity.
Get out of here. System notification. Oh, come on. What do you mean payback? Who's got payback? What? There we go. Okay. 360.
Sailfish.
I can do that.
Sweet video home.
I think that was right. Nice. Got no rotation. animation on that, and it's throwing me the wrong way. It's not that tricky. So what do they want now? 720. Okay.
Player one, making the move to the back of the bus.
That was a 5 day. There we go. It's tricky. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's Kaori Tone. Front flip mute.
Player one, weren't you in last place for a while?
Shut up! Oh my god, what a hater.
Forward flip with the mute.
I don't think I've ever heard him say that before either. DJ Rozell's voice lines being updated into this game from 2001 in real time. Nice. I'm just not even gonna fix the model. I'm tired of fixing it every 10 minutes.
You've got the goal. Congratulations. Your top 3 placing has opened up your next challenge. The tour continues. Congratulations. You're now a rookie.
No clue why it keeps doing that. Really frustrating. It's the last time I'm gonna refresh it. I'll just go back to being a PNG tour at this rate. Oh my god. Alrighty.
Set. Customize outfit. Customize outfit. You're going to
Got a
be
few
an
new
eye
outfits.
catcher.
And did we get a new board? Yes, we did. A new freestyle just in time for the freestyle event.
Set up.
Augers.
So,
Alrighty, let's go.
A gorgeous addition to the SSX World Circuit, the Garibaldi Run is located in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. This seemingly...
Yeah.
しょっぱなからすっごい超好きかも
Sugoi.
Third place or better to advance. Go! Get in the top 3 for point totals to advance. Tricky, tricky, tricky.
Oh boy, this ain't gonna bode well.
50 rail.
Or... Okay, not too bad actually.
Bonus.
I thought I was gonna launch all the way up onto that like snow that was on top of that ice wall or something. Oh, I got the silver and the gold medal combined in that one. Oh fuck. You know, a lot of times I have to wonder why they put giant jumps and then put an obstacle like literally right in front of it like that. It's like, do they not think that I'm gonna like get big hair on that? It was like a bit of an oversight on the level design side of things.
Now you're playing with style.
Oh, that could have gone a lot worse.
180 with the sailfish. Bonus times 2.
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
Now you're cooking. Times multiplier.
Bam.
Just now. Front side 360.
The way he says that it's your style, it almost sounds like he's like, oh, well, okay, whatever, it's your style if you really want to do that. It almost sounds like condescending in a way. That'd be like if you told a joke and someone was like, yeah, that really is your sense of humor. He's gonna go for that other rail, but part of that rail I wound up on is over the ground. Crazy.
50-50 rail. 2 times multiplier.
Arigato. Bam. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Hey, oh shit, thanks for the resub. Did that not make a sound? What's up, dude? Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate that. I didn't hear it. There it is. Did that not play, or did I just manage to tune that out? It did? And I didn't even notice it? Wow. I was just really in the zone, I guess. My bad. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How you doing? We're just revisiting this game again. I really was, apparently. I swear I didn't hear that. I must have just been... I was locked in, I guess. But yeah, like I said earlier, I realized it's been about 2 weeks since I streamed last, so it was kind of like, oh shit. It really doesn't feel like it's been that long, like maybe a week, but 2 weeks? That's crazy. Oh no, don't worry about that. Notifications can be tricky. I know a lot of people take issue with like Twitch notifications and them not properly working. It reminds me of that whole thing with YouTube about how like sometimes they just don't show you who you're subscribed to when they upload, which is weird. It's like I chose to subscribe to them. Why are you deciding if I get to see them or not?
Customize outfit.
You were watching anime, nice, based.
Customize.
Hell yeah, dude.
A craftsman needs the right tool. Set up
Yeah, I haven't.
character.
I've been itching to watch some anime lately. I haven't for a while. Shit, I'm ready to watch Paranoia Agent again. I love Paranoia Agent. It's such a good anime.
Set up character.
Oh,
Select event.
here. Snow Dream. Ohio, Japan. I do have a pretty long list of anime that I do want to watch.
We head to the slopes atop the heights of Japan's mountain range.
I really should just start watching it.
Our
Like,
new
even while I'm
season
playing
finds the
games or
layout
whatever.
so different from last year's that
On
riders
TV,
might not recognize
so
it as an
finally,
old
so I was
track.
watching it there. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Very nice.
Hot springs and colorful Japanese
Nice little
ski culture
home theater
assures
for you
us
there.
that This is the same track.
Very nice, man. Very nice. That's always a really good addition to any house. Probably a lot more comfortable, too.
Cowrie's a fan of this course, so we should see something special.
Why is Brody looking so sinister?
You are the number one.
Why, thank you.
You are so number one. Why, thank you.
I'm Rozelle. This is Snow Dream.
And Kaori, like, Brody's a really tall guy. Brody's like 6'2", 6'3", or something. But Kaori is just so small, she makes every other character look like a giant. Except maybe Mac, because Mac is really tiny. Smaller than the TV I had in Oklahoma, but it's pretty decent. It's only 58. Oh, that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Hey, as long as you can see what you're looking at, right? That's awesome, though. I'm happy for you, my dude. My dude.
That's the way we like it.
Which anime were you watching?
Now your grabs are tricky.
Pretty damn tall, too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 6'1" IRL.
With the nuclear.
Hey, you're pretty tall, too. Just some tall chads.
Oh, yeah, you're the
Mondu, that's your new nickname. I love that. Mondu Sunny.
looking sweet.
Classroom for Heroes. I think I've heard of that one. I'll have to look into it.
Player one. You're in first place.
I'm always happy for recommendations. I do need to watch more anime. I'm afraid that I'm a fake lead.
That's what the crowd
Me sitting here watching like Dragon Ball.
Only in this way shall you become king for all eternity.
I have watched, like I said, Paranoia Agent, and I watched FLCL recently. So I mean, like, it's not like I only watch Dragon Ball. It's just 99%. I did watch a few others, at least most of them. Well, like a good chunk of them, like Komi Can't Communicate. I watched with Kalibi and Wired Guy when they were here in the States. A little bit of My Hero Academia as well, and I think Sword Art Online. Is it Sword Art Online? I can't remember the name of it. I think that was the name of it. I really did like Komi Can't Communicate though. That one's cute. Pretty good. Wasn't expecting the fan service, but it's good nonetheless. Yeah, sometimes that fan service kind of just comes out of nowhere. It jumps out at you. Sounds pretty good though. I'll have to check it out. Sounds pretty damn fun.
You should be.
Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your mama gave you. Oh. Don't watch it in front of your parents. Oh god, I'll definitely... I definitely won't. No, Mom and Dad, you don't get it. It's anime fan service. It's based. Hey, hydrate, I actually needed that. Thank you. Thank you very kindly. I hope y'all are staying properly hydrated as well. It's a good day for hydration. A 1080 backflip? Was that a triple backflip? That is a triple backflip. Where the hell am I gonna do a triple backflip? That's gonna take some big air. Oh, I did not jump in time. Tricky. Tricky. I really love the sound of riding along the ice, just like that carving noise. It's so satisfying. Man, I was barely able to get a double backflip out right there. When am I going to get a triple one out? Yes, you saw it already, Rozelle, because I need to try and do a triple backflip, Rozelle. It's not even a trick event, Rozelle, so what do you care if I'm doing the same trick over and over against a race? Rozelle just wants to make me feel silly, is all. The double takes 3 business days, that's right, and you better hope it's not going over the weekend or you're waiting even longer. If I do it on one of the jumps that has like the rotation boost, I could probably do it. But goddamn.
First place and a new course record.
Hey.
You've qualified for the next race.
Nice.
No friends today.
I was gonna try and get Simon down. Oh my god, man. Had a full-on pile-up happening back there. Oh wait, we might actually get it here. We might actually get it. No, we're not gonna get it. Usually when I order uniforms from work, they take so long that I joke saying they take 3 to 5 business months. I feel that, man. Sometimes shit's just like, you know, just drags. That's funny though. Business months.
Once again, player 1, 2 slots away from first.
Give me that boost, give me that boost.
Trick boost.
Here it comes. Yeah, baby. Woo! That was too much rotation on that one, man. Oh, okay, yeah. We're definitely past the learning curve when it comes to these. They're giving me some real complicated ones now. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Kaori's not afraid to start throwing hands. Kaori the Crusher. Ugh. Oyster! You spin me right round, dirt, right round like a record, dirt, round, round, round. That's gonna be stuck in my head. I would get really dizzy doing all these backflips. Get out of my face! Stink ass. And they're right on my tail. Keep going, Taylor, keep going. Woo! Oh my god, dude, that was probably the closest race I've ever had on this course. She's right.
Congratulations. The gold is yours. Excellent speed.
It's because she's so small, she doesn't build up that momentum, you know what I mean? Like someone like Luther, who's like 6'5" and weighs like 400 pounds. You know, that's like a semi-truck going downhill. You ain't stopping that. Kaori? I'm gonna put a little bit into stability. I'm gonna put all of it into stability. Because I notice that hers is very low. Don't mess with Kaori, she's unstable. I was crop dusting them, yeah, they're like right behind me getting all that like that powder from me, you know, sliding along the snow like right in their face, like I can't see. I love this. It's like a fever dream, bro. The 2001 animation. Like, it doesn't look bad, it just looks so 2001. Oh, good times, good times. Right? Exactly. It's odd, but it's like... I could watch that. I don't mind watching that every time I rank up. Uh-oh, boys, look out. Here comes the alpha. Yeah, I'm kind of like the alpha of snowboarding if you think about it. Like, it's like everyone else is like the betas, except for me, I'm the alpha. I'm the leader of the pack. Yep. Sometimes I disgust myself with the stupid bits that I do. Alright, Kaori Nishidake, let's fucking...
We head to the slopes atop
let's
the heights
take
of Japan's
this
mountain range.
gold.
Our new season finds the layout so different from last year's that riders might not recognize it as an old friend.
Get a blanket, it's kind of cold
Only
up here. I
the
feel like I'm
tasteful
being a
resort
little bit...
of
Aw.
and colorful Japanese ski
No
culture
trouble, man, no trouble. Hey, it's important to stay warm. Yeah, it's still kind of cold where I'm at. It's like mid-high 30s right now, I think, but I actually had my window cracked a little bit. Streaming, for some reason, when I'm streaming, my body temperature shoots up. I don't know why. I'm not stressed. I'm not nervous. I don't know why. It just does. It just does. And especially, I especially heat up when I'm having my coffee, which I am having my coffee right now. So that's a double whammy. That's a double body heat whammy. Oh! How did she land that? It's the Miracle on Ice 2, ladies and gentlemen. I got the silver and the gold at the same time again. These first couple of courses are so easy with the... Honestly, the only course that I feel is tricky when it comes to... See what I did there, tricky? I think that this game is the reason that the word tricky has found its way into my vocabulary the way it has. But anyway, the only one that I find to be tricky is Aloha Ice Jam, because it feels like there's not that many options and chances for you to do tricks and get points. So it's like you have to really rely on the multipliers, and if you miss those multipliers, you're kind of screwed. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Lucky.
I hope that blanket treats you well.
Combo trick.
What? Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Damn it, I overshot the 5 times multiplier.
Sweet big air bonus. Move across the checkpoint.
Yeah, the only course I think is really all that hard for the trick events is Aloha Ice Jam. And then all the races I feel like are relatively easy. The only time that like every now and then there'll be like, whoa, the CPU is turning it up. Like that last race, man. They actually had me like leaning forward in my chair a little bit there. Enveloping me in its warm cocoon. There we go. That's what we like. That's what we like. We cocoon and then we emerge as a graceful butterfly in the summer. Or something along those lines. What were them physics? At least I can find solace in the fact that Kaori thinks I'm cool. Yeah, yeah. And then a little 180 there at the end, just a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. Emerge from this cocoon as a lazy fuck. Hey, but at least at least you'll be a warm one.
Congratulations.
Whoa.
The goal is yours.
I was gonna say that's the best I've ever. I got the #1 high score, except I forgot that on this specific save file, which I reserve for when I'm streaming, I've only done it one other time.
Congratulations. Your top. Nice ride.
Hey, but that's
You're
still
moving
improvement. My best trick was the Switch BS Misty paddle wheel. All right.
on. Star status.
Alright, dump all into speed because we got a race coming up next at the Elysium Alps. Yeah. Pack it up, gamers. We're going to France. Oh, I ranked up. That means we get to see Kaori's little dance again. Look at her go. Look at her go. I can't say what the hell that was, but it sounds like a trick, yeah. Like, at first I thought it said paddle waddle. And I'm like, well, at least that kind of rolls off the tongue. I genuinely couldn't tell you which trick I did was the paddle wheel. But it must have been cool. Let's see.
Customized board.
Candy.
Pick a good one.
It is pretty, but it's... we'll just use it. F it.
Set.
F it, dog. Life's a risk.
Select event. Snap.
Candy is a very fitting name for that board. The glossy color on it. You would catch me out there, like, if that was my snowboard, I'd be like, I gotta know, and I'd just be like trying to take a bite out of it.
In returning to France for another go-round at the Elysium Alps,
France.
the Lyon-based designer decided to make this year's course look similar at first glance, but very different once you're riding. Some improvements will be obvious, but others will require a keen eye.
Yeah, this part they definitely changed with the spiral right there. It used to be a loop-de-loop, but it was like impossible to get the speed to fully do the loop, so you would go halfway up and then just fall straight down on your head most times. So I'm not surprised they changed that. Hell yeah.
With no friends in the lineup,
Say it like it is.
I'm Rozelle, and this is the Elysium Alps.
What's up, Razel? Honestly, that skybox background JPEG of that mountain, it actually looks pretty good. For like a 2001 game, it looks pretty good. Like, I could tell it's just like a two-dimensional backdrop, but it still looks pretty good. I think this whole game looks pretty good, despite being 24 years old. Is it real or... Yeah, exactly. It's like, how do I know that my snowboard's not actually made out of chocolate or made out of cake or something? I don't want to be out there on the Alps, and then only to realize, oh no, my board's made out of cake, and then it, like, you know, disintegrates under me. So I have no choice but to try and eat the snowboard. You must understand. I have no choice. I don't know how he does that with his voice. I just sound silly when I do it. He sounds like a cool robot or something, and I just sound like a dork. Let's see, what do they want in the trick book? Oh, just a 1260 degree spin. Oh my god, how, like, okay, that would be 3.5 full rotations, I think. I think. Oh my god. That was only a 900. Oh boy. Didn't sound too far off. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess that's the best I can aim for. But I'll take it. I'll have to start doing that in my streams just out of nowhere. And then I'll be like, why does my throat hurt so bad? Why do I just keep getting all these throat aches? Oh boy, oh boy. The very slow backflips always get me a little nervous. Okay, alright. No!
Oh yeah, you're the showstopper.
Uh-oh. Whoa! That's geometry, man. New sound redeem, yeah. All that.
You're in first place.
Oh. It is kind of a fun thing to say, or do. It's a fun noise to make. Okay, this is good news. This is good. This is good. This is good. Here we go. We'll just line this up. There we go. Now I don't have to screw around with the pipe. I can just do this. I'll have to slow down towards the end though, otherwise it shoots you straight at a wall. Or straight into these trees. Why do you sound like frustrated with me there? Use your boost. You have lots of it. Your boost is going to waste. Use it. That's a difficult grind. Bronze those thumbs. Like, look at this, like ice pit that they built, like, stadium seating in. Hey, that was the best I've done on this save file, which is to say, this is only my 4th time going through it on this save file. Don't need the boost if you ever... Exactly, right? At that point, using the boost would just feel kind of insulting. Oh, indigestion hit me there for a second. Ooh. It's not that tricky. It's simple. It's simple. Oh boy, now that's tricky. This one, that's tricky. Nina! Elisu. You could have done... Oh, I probably could have. You're probably right. Yeah, I completely forgot. You're probably completely right on that. That's okay. The opportunity will arise. Fortunately, the one level, what's it called, Tokyo Megaplex, that one has like the most crazy jumps throughout the whole game. So it's oh god. So it's like if I really had to, I could just use that course specifically for the rest of the trick book. Oh, I thought I was lined up. Depth perception betrayed me. Thanks, dude.
Backside 180. Player 1, you're breaking trail for the rest of them. Now you're playing with style.
Yeah, like, I feel like, they kind of tried to up the difficulty in the next game, SSX 3, because it is definitely harder. But a lot of it's still pretty easy. But then On Tour came out, and bro, On Tour cheats. I don't care what anybody says. That game cheats. You'll do like a trick event, and it'll be like you and 5 other riders at the same time. And like you'll just start. They'll just say go. And one of your rivals will immediately have like 28,000 points. It's like, where'd you even, you know what I mean? There hasn't even been like a jump or anything yet. Where'd you get that many points?
Riding out smooth.
So SSX On Tour is one where it's like, I play it a little bit every now and then, but it's not really one that I take all that seriously or really ever try and complete because it just doesn't play fair.
50-50 rail.
Not to mention the rubber banding in that game is pretty outrageous as well. It's called existing points. The opponents gets them by existing. Yeah, you're right. Extreme Existence 316. It really does feel that way, though. It really does feel like the game's just like, we need this to be a little more challenging, so we're just gonna artificially give your opponents points. Which it just feels so silly. It's like, at that rate, you might as well have just made it so I'm not competing against other riders in real time. You know, have it be like it does in this game, where it's like, okay, you just have, you know, it's just you out there, beat this point score. You know what I mean? That would have been so much better. Because then you could have still had me have like a really big, crazy point score to beat. But at least it's like, you know, it's not like this weird game of chance where it's like, will the game cheat? Will it not? Yeah, and then after On Tour was SSX Blur, which I only played that game for like 20 minutes, I think, back when it came out, and that was it. I never touched it again. Because it was for the Wii, and you had to use the, like, to do tricks, it would give you, like, draw this shape with the Wiimote to do the trick. And try as I might, it did not register no matter what I did. I, like, held the Wiimote right up to the sensor and tried doing it, and it just would not work. And there was no option to turn that off. Which honestly probably would have saved that game if they would have just given you the option to just like play the game normal, you know, like plug in a GameCube controller and play it normal.
First place and in record time.
There was a few games like that came out in that era with the Wii, where it was like, I understand you want to jump on the motion control wagon, but I mean, not every game's gonna benefit from motion controls.
With no friends in the lineup, you better be careful out there today.
It was weird. I mean, like, the motion controls did work for some games, like Wii Sports and all that, or, what was that one game, like Red Steel? So, like, it did have its games, but, yeah, it's just, so many games came out where they really tried to capitalize on the motion controls, and it's just like, man, they just really didn't need those. It should have at least been optional, you know what I mean? Let's see. There was a Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam was a game that I liked on the Wii. That was it's kind of similar to this game, except it's skateboarding instead of snowboarding. I remember it didn't receive that good of reviews though. I think it was just because it was a spin-off game. It wasn't like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater style gameplay, so it didn't really go over well with the fans. I thought it was all right though. I'll have to play that again sometime. On a totally legitimate Wii.
Stick it like glue.
I do have my Wii still, and I've got that game. I just don't know what condition they're in. Yeah, right. One more rotation, and that would have been it. That would have been it.
Player one, you've got the top spot.
I can't. That's the thing about later in the trick book, man. It's so painful. Oh, I did not get anywhere near the amount of speed I was hoping to get on that. Okay, it is on. I appreciate you reminding me, though. 1200 whatever degree spin. That's crazy. That is crazy work.
Looking sweet.
Looking sweet the way you're falling down that mountain.
Altitude adjustment.
I'm just gonna keep holding it. Damn it!
Front side 1080 with the sailfish.
It's like they know. It's like they know, like, the max rotation you can get with each jump. And then they went one more than what you can normally get. They know. They know.
Sailfish.
Oh, man.
Now your grabs are tricky.
The multiple sends higher than living odds, but evil is spawned here on Earth.
The sound's a little weird.
Player one, you're ahead of the pack.
Glass in my face.
Men who endure toil and dare dangers and achieve glorious deeds.
Why is it going so slow with that rotation?
Sweet big air bonus.
It was an okay big air bonus, I guess. I like how the audience is going. It sounds like an audience like in South Park where they're just like rabble, 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 rabble.
Time to get tricky.
Oh, okay. I thought I was about to become entwined in the bramble, but assuredly I survived. Alright. That was lucky, yeah, right? Yeah, me hitting that fallen over tree. That could have gone one of two ways, and I'm glad it went the way that worked in my favor. Alright, so we got the trick event here next. Let's see if I can get that 1260 or whatever. Oh god. Oh my gosh! Oh, okay. I mean, I might as well not complain. I'm just surprised. It didn't look like she had the board under her feet at that point. She's right.
Congratulations! You picked up a gold. Congratulations! Your top 3 placing has opened up your next challenge.
Thank you.
Casablanca venue.
Congratulations, Snort. Thanks.
You're moving to the next venue.
That was head in the snow first position. Pretty much. Alright, let's just dump into tricks. Hopefully that'll increase my rotation speed. I don't know if you could hear it, but they're doing the emergency siren test. Or like when there's extreme weather, but it's just a test. They do it the first Tuesday of every month, which just so happens to be the first of the month this year. Or not this year, this month. I very vaguely heard it through my headphones. It probably isn't getting picked up. Okay, good. Yeah, I figured the noise suppression would probably get it.
Customized outfit. Customized board.
Oh, you did hear it? Okay. Yeah, I only live a couple blocks away from the actual siren itself, so it's probably getting... I could, you know... I hear it loud and clear when they do it, but it is just a test. I mean, I'm looking at the sky and there's not a cloud in it.
Select event.
So unless they're warning everybody that, hey guys, look out, it's a little bit cold outside, like it has been for the last few months, then yeah, there's nothing going on. What would be bad though is they do the test the first Tuesday of every month, right? Well, what if there was actually like a weather emergency on the first Tuesday of one of the months? You know what I mean? Because I'd be here and I'd be like, oh, what day is it? Oh, that's right, it's the first Tuesday, and we're all fine. Meanwhile, there's a tornado in my backyard. I think they already turned it off, though. I tell you, there was a few years ago, man. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I was just sitting there playing video games. I was watching, you know, some live streams. It was like 11:30, and then all of a sudden, like, all the sirens, the siren in my neighborhood and all the surrounding neighborhoods, I heard them all just kick on at the same time. And then right after that, I got an alert on my phone, like, tornado warning, and I'm like, oh, well, that's nightmarish. Here I am, like, oh man, it's such a cozy evening. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm so eepy sleepy, and then all of a sudden, imminent death warning. I think I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I did. Alright, we're just gonna restart. I know I can get it. They do a tornado alarm every Wednesday at noon, and I always had that thought. Yeah, like, you know, it's like, what if the tornado is strategic and it decides to hit right when the test is going on? We'll never know. I did it! Woo! Let's go. Oh, wow. What kind of spaghetti-ass trick they have me... Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it because of fucking Tricky. It's okay, Kaori, we still got this. Sorry to keep pausing, I just have to keep refreshing myself. I keep forgetting. It's tricky. You know what? I'll just not even worry about it right now. I could always go and do the trick book later on. Yeah, fortunately where I live, we get really lucky when it comes to the extreme weather, because I'm close enough to Lake Michigan to where it kind of pushes that stuff away, you know? If you saw that trick, oh my god, I know. Like, it's no wonder that little kid me never unlocked any of the outfits, because that's how you unlock them with the trick book. And I just look at that and I'm like, yeah, nah. Unfortunately, adult me is a perfectionist and sees that as a challenge. Well, not a lot of air on that last jump, but at least I got a multiplier for it. A Markiplier. I always want to say Markiplier instead of multiplier. 2 times Markiplier. Ago. Oh, ayo. Ew. We got the gold medal. That's cash money, baby. Alright. The only reason I do that, the fade to white, is because it gets rid of tricky mode, which I have to do because the left trigger plus B, it specifically requires you to not be in tricky mode, because otherwise you'll do an uber trick, and the game does not want uber tricks. Look at it one more time. What do you mean, oh no? Oh yes. Oh no! Oh yes! I like the idea of them getting the rights to that one song, and then, like, basing the entire game around it, basically. That was, right? Hell yeah. At first I'm like, what are you saying oh no for? But then I look, I'm like, oh, we're heading directly towards the rock wall, but thankfully we survived. Oh boy. We survive again. Yeah, that was a real roller coaster of emotions right there. That went from, oh no, we're fine, to, oh, we're gonna die, to, hey, we're the best in the world, within seconds. Excellento! She's right. Alright, let's see, I have just under 2 minutes before, well, I have to get to the next checkpoint. So I could do a couple of tricks in here. Posture check, actually, yeah, I did need that. I was starting to become a hunch goblin. Oh, I'm running it the wrong way! Damn it. I did need that, though, thank you. my spine later on today will be very thankful for that posture check. Right. Oh, right. Why'd she stopped rotating? She said no. She said no, I'm not landing this. Kaori, I understand we have the gold medal, but I don't want you to have brain damage. Alright. Oh, poor Kaori. Just a few broken vertebrae, that's right. That's right. We'll get the Elmer's glue out later and fix it. Tricky. It's tricky. That's right. Scholastic. Darn tootin'. Couldn't have said it better myself, literally, because I don't speak Japanese.
Congratulations. Your top 3 placing has opened up your next.
Kalibi's been talking to me about, because she's gonna start studying Japanese again. She's like, you're gonna study with me.
Well done.
Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with. I would like to know a bit of Japanese. It would be crazy to actually watch like Inugami Korone or something, or you know, Pekara or Sakura Mika, and like actually understand what they're saying. At least, because right now it's kind of like 1% of everything they say I pick up on. Hey. It's for the high school D&D. You right.
customized board. A craftsman.
Finally a BX.
Customized outfit.
And we got the next outfit.
You're
Santa's
gonna look
helper, that's
fine.
And then Kaori when she drinks Capri Sun. Like, do you remember those old commercials with the Capri Sun where there would just be people that looked like that? Like, I swear to God, that has to be a reference to that. I don't know what else it could be.
Setup.
However, this game isn't sponsored by Capri Sun.
Select.
I wouldn't even be mad if they were, because, I mean, it's a cool looking effect. Anyway, we're going to the southwest U.S. in Mesa Blanca.
On these slopes.
Now, I need to play Snowboard Kids again soon. I love Snowboard Kids. And the first Snowboard Kids, dude, I was playing that game like back in kindergarten. I remember having to ask my dad for help punching in the cheat codes because my little 4-year-old fingers couldn't do
With
it.
a redesigned start area that offers 5 paths, racers will have to be sharp to pick the best line.
I should stream, what's it? Snowboard Kids Plus. The
エンジン全開で速攻
she's right.
There's Kaori
But,
Nishigaki getting ready. Will we see
K-
her shine today?
Snowboard Kids Plus, which was a, it was like a director's cut for the first game, but it only ever came out in Japan. So it's like all the menus and all the character dialogue is in Japanese. But fortunately, I've played enough Snowboard Kids 1 where I can navigate the menus without having to read them. That would be fun to play. Just to show off a Japanese exclusive. Eden of the East. No, I haven't, actually. Is that one good? If so, I might have to put it on my to-do list. My to-watch list.
Stick it like glue. Player 1, you're the top dog.
That's right. I'm the top dog. I'm the big dog. Big dog of the yard. Woof woof. Oh, fuck. Whoa! 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 That was crazy. I don't know what was going on with that trajectory there. You know what's interesting is I saw some mods for these games, and there aren't any like really all that crazy ones, but I forget if it was for this one or if it was for like SSX3 or something, but it was where they the mod removes the speed limit, as in like, because normally there is a cap to how fast you can go in this game. However, with the mod that removes that, oh my god, I can only imagine how fast you can go. Like if you were boosting down a hill, oh my god, probably be breakneck speed. Fear Dream for me, like I remember liking it, but I remember being confused as shit 90% of it. You know what? Sometimes it's the stuff that confuses us the most that captivates us the most, you know? That sounds cool though. I like stuff like that. Stuff that kind of makes you wonder, like, what the hell did I just watch? In a good way. Yeah, I'll put that one on my list too. I appreciate the recommendations, I really do, because I really do want to watch more anime aside from just Dragon Ball. Not that I want to stop watching Dragon Ball, that ain't ever gonna happen. But I do want to have more anime in my repertoire, in my portfolio, my 401k. I wonder what state this is supposed to be in, because they say Southwest U.S. So probably like Arizona or Nevada or something. I know that there are like there are mountains out there that do get snow, despite the rest of the state being like desert. That'd be really trippy to see though, like to be somewhere in Nevada where it's snowing like that. Be more of a neat, you mean damn straight. That's a badge of honor. Gotta take a call, no problem, man. No problem, do what you got it.
A first place finish and in record time. You're focusing on pulling off all the tackle. Time to move on to
Oh
the
man. I feel like I can go right back to sleep after this. Let's see, I've been going for an hour, 18 minutes. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll probably go another half hour at least. Maybe hit the 2-hour mark. I usually like to leave, like with games like this, I like to end off when, like, at a point where there's still plenty of stuff to do in the game, because it's like I'm always trying to think, like, you know, I don't want to play the majority of the game and then the next time I stream it, there's only like one course left and it takes me like 20 minutes, but I could always just do that and then switch to a different game or something. No big deal. So I don't know. I'll just go until I start to get a little hungry for brunch. It's too early to call it lunch. Yeah. I was also considering playing Twisted Metal or something today, but I'm like, you know what, it feels like an SSX kind of day. Like, these games are, like, even if you're not into, like, extreme sports and all that, these games are good just because it's enough to keep your mind, like, focused, you know, like, following the track and all that, but it's simple enough to where it's not really stressful, you know what I mean? Like, it's enough to keep your thoughts occupied, but not enough to, like, make you overthink, you know? So it's kind of a good Zen game. That's how I always saw these games as just kind of like a nice game to play when you just want to chill. There's something almost hypnotic about just following these curves and all that. You know, and it's not, it's different than like a car racing game because you don't have to worry about, like, you know, like super like tight turns, hand braking and all that. Like, there are some tight turns, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I feel like this game is just it's a really good level of engaging without being like, you know, something that's gonna make you stress out. Until you do the trick event on Aloha Ice Jam, that might make you stress out a little bit.
And a new course record. Smashing. Take
the best advice I can give for Aloha Ice Jam's trick event is to you need to just lab out a specific line and then never deviate from it. Every time you play that level again, just follow the same line. Get out of here. Hey. Get out of here. Well, I knocked down Marisol. No real beef with Marisol, but maybe there is now. Oh, thank goodness. We love intangible objects. I'm number 1. You spoke too soon there, Razel. Can I call you Razi? Razi Zelborn? Man, I try and, like, I try and diversify the paths I take in these courses because, you know, there's always all these branching paths, but I kind of just get stuck in my habit, you know what I mean? I find one that I like, a route that I'm familiar enough with to where I can pretty much deal with any obstacles or anything like that. But then it's like that's the only route I ever take. Gotta mix it up here and there.
Trick boost. Player 1 in first place.
That was so hot.
540 with a judo.
With a judo. Not so sure where you got the idea that you can get in front of me like that. Let me just correct that for you. Let me correct your behavior a bit there. Kaori the Crusher is the one that will be taking first place. Thank you very much.
Player 1, you are the leader.
Thanks. Thanks, Razo. As much as he insults me for wiping out or doing the same trick over and over, at least he's there to tell me when I'm doing well as well. Fast as fuck, boy. Come on, come on. We got this. Ah! Yeah. Let's go, Kaori. I agree.
Congratulations, you picked up a gold.
Oh,
Your
dude,
speed
I
for
was...
this course was well above the norm.
Oh, I read that wrong. Still pretty good time, though.
Congratulations. Your top 3 placing has opened up your next challenge. The tour continues.
Foggly woggly. Alright. We'll just dump into tricks. And now we got the trick event here in Mesa Blanca. Yeah, Mesa Blanca. Kaori? There we go. They when they were designing Kaori's character, they legit just said we want to put let's put an anime girl in the game. With a redesigned start area that honestly, like, if you look at a lot of the concept art for these games, it does seem like they had a bit of like an anime style in mind. At least like with the like I said, with like the concept art. I said concept art and then I immediately forgot the words. Right after saying it. I had to sit there and think about it. She's right.
That's the way we like it.
That's the way, we like it. Damn it. I'm gonna start over. I like it in that rhythm. That was a mulligan, that was a mulligan. Imagine being in the stands, and then, like, you're like, alright, let's watch this awesome trick event. And then, like, the competitor just wipes out, and then, like, gets off her board. And she's like, okay, I'm just gonna walk back up to the top, and I'm gonna try that again. There we go. Pardon me. Alright, this is where the difficulty, at least with, like, how many, like, the score you need to get, this is where it kind of starts to, ramp up a bit, but still not all that much. If I land this, which I don't, if I did land that, though, I would have gotten the bronze already. Maybe off of this one? No. Close, though. Close. Burn, burn. You know, it's interesting how, like, different, like, this game and, say, like, Riders Republic handles these kind of events. Because, like, in this game, it's, like, it's just based on a time limit. Like, I have a time limit counting down, and it's, like, you know, there's checkpoints that you get that increase how much time you have. Whereas in Riders Republic, there is no time limit, but there is a limit on how many tricks you can do before your score stops counting, you know what I mean? Which is interesting. Because, truth be told, in Riders Republic, I usually find myself near the finish line before I'm out of tricks. So I'll just kind of like linger, or like even better, I'll like get off my board and just walk back up the slope and like hit the jumps all over him, because like I said, there's no time limit, so why not, right? Oh man, that rail fucked me. I was gonna jump, but then I grinded instead, and then I didn't have the air for that. Ah, shit. Fucked me there. Alright, we got the silver, Ikanji! Alright, we need like a little over 50,000 more. Which is doable. Especially when I'm landing tricks like that. Nothing but style. That was mere inches away from a skull fracture. Oh shit! Alright, we are getting a little close to the end of the map though, so I cannot dawdle. I do have a lot of time left, so I can just kind of take the piss. There we go. Gold medal, baby. There we go. Okay, now that one I understood.
Congratulations. You picked up a gold medal. Congratulations.
Alright, before we start the
Your
next one,
top
I'm going to be
placing has
right
opened up
back,
your
so
next challenge.
feel free to
The
take this
Mercury
opportunity
City
to grab yourself a
Meltdown
beverage, or, you know, whatever you gotta do. BRB. Alright, I'm coming back. Alrighty. I'm back. Hey, okay. I was looking at my model, I'm like, is it gonna snap back? Is it gonna snap? Alright, I had people delivering a washer and dryer today. Oh! Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Nice riding. You're moving on.
Getting delivered right now. Oh, cool, man. So you got a new TV and you got yourself a new washer and dryer? That's cool. Oh, man,
You have achieved
like,
champ
it might not sound like much, but dude, having a new appliances like that go a long way. They really do. TV was a gift? Oh, that's cool, man. That's a hell of a cool gift to receive. Very nice, very nice. Time for Kaori's little dance again. It's cool that they gave the characters their own little animations like that with like their own music, because like Luther, the big redneck guy, is just like while he's like headbanging and stuff. It's cool if they do that. That was one of the things that really stuck out about these games so much, is that they really, like, all the characters really just have their own standout personalities. And it just, I don't know, it really, it makes you, like, immerse yourself, kind of, like, in the world, you know? Because then you have your characters you relate to, you have your characters that you don't, and therefore you don't like them. I mean, like, not that you don't like them as characters, it's just like from like a personal standpoint. That's kind of how I feel about JP, one of the characters. Let me see, where's our boy JP?
Make sure
There he is.
JP.
Like if I was in this game, I would not get along with JP. I think JP's kind of a douchebag.
You are Ichiban.
I am Ichiban? Aw. Kaori, that's so nice of you to say.
Customize outfit. Customize board.
Does that say Twinkle Star? Twinkie Star. Kaori anime. Yeah, it's just really on the nose now. Wait, is it faster than the one I was using? Not really, but screw it. I don't think one singular stat point is gonna make or break me. Alright, yeah, we're racing now at Mercury City Meltdown.
Mercury City Meltdown. Urban chaos on a whole new level.
Like, this is the map that just makes, like, where it just makes me think of how, like, this game, like, takes place in this dystopian world where it's, like, snowboarding rules all. Because it's like, look what, like, this city looks like a second Ice Age hit it. Like, this looks apocalyptic. You know what I mean? A lot of liminal spaces, too. You know, there's this dude on YouTube named Any Austin. And he makes videos that are kind of just, like, highlighting, like, unimportant and uninteresting areas in games, you know what I mean? Which, like, areas in games that you never really stop and look at, but, like, when you do, it kind of just... It's like looking at those, like, liminal space images, you know what I mean? And it'd be really cool to do that for, like, this game, because there are so many spots in this game where it's like, if you really stop and, like, hang out there, it's like, this doesn't feel like a real-world location. This feels like a location that I would dream. Any Austin. Let me type it here. That's his, that's him. Like, he's done it for I think he's done videos like one of his videos is like tracing where the rivers in Skyrim come from, like where that water like originally comes from and where it goes, you know? Just like mundane stuff like that, but it's interesting. Or like he did one where he did like employment census for Mario Sunshine, like trying to like figure out like the unemployment rate for Isle Delfino or whatever that place was called in that game. You know, just stuff like that. It is pretty interesting. Like at first you're like, really? That sounds kind of, you know, weird, but actually it's pretty fun to listen to, honestly. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I like his channel a lot. I like his channel a lot. It's just fun stuff to kind of just like listen to, you know, while you're like doing something else. But not to say that it's not something that you could enjoy by just watching it and not doing anything else either. Dort YouTube win. I have two YouTube channels. There's IEater441, which is where I plan to upload videos one day, and then I have IEater2, which is my VOD channel, which is also just my regular YouTube channel that I've had since like 2006 that I just rebranded to IEater2. So it's like if I'm watching something on YouTube, I'm on IEater2, not IEater441, but they are both me. I have thought about it. I'm not sure what kind of YouTube content I could even really make. You know what I mean? It would be interesting. I should give that a shot. Maybe I could even do videos like, you know, just like I was saying about like liminal spaces like in this game and all that. If I could, there probably is a way, but if I could figure out how to activate like a free cam in this game, you know, where I can just kind of fly, like fly around like I'm playing Minecraft creative mode. Because there's just because this map is interesting to me, just because it's like, everything is meant to, you're only supposed to see everything for like a split second as you whiz by at high speed, you know, so you're not really supposed to pay much attention to what's going on. It's more just supposed to be a backdrop out of the corner of your vision. But like, when you really, like, this parking garage right here feels so bizarre to me. And like, the way that it just goes, it empties out onto a building like this. And then of course you have the flying saucer over here. And then this, I feel like this is supposed to be like almost like a Central Park type location right here, but it's more of like a forest. It's like the city is built around a forest. And then you have this, which I assume is a frozen over like little creek or something. But then it goes into it goes into a sewer pipe, like straight out of like Banjo-Kazooie Clanker's Cavern. You know, maybe that would be fun for me to do.
You got a trick to boost.
It would give me a reason to sit here and yap about this stuff. Yeah, maybe I will do that. I'll just have to think about the actual like content I want to do. I've thought about dual streaming as well, like, you know, streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I don't know. I've thought about even like streaming on like Kick at the same time too. I see you could even like do it on Twitter, which honestly, like, I don't really think anybody's sitting there and watching live stream on Twitter, but it is kind of like a good like preview almost, you know? It's like, instead of just like a going live tweet, you have like the live stream there itself that someone could just tune into right then and there. They could open it for a second and be like, oh, they're playing this game, or like, oh, this person sounds fun to watch, and then, you know, then they could go into your Twitch or YouTube or whatever. I don't know. I've thought about multi-streaming like that. I don't know. It feels to me like the kind of thing that could either help you grow, or it could also potentially like divide your audience. Oh wow, I did pretty good. But like, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't know, because it's like, I feel like the people that watch Twitch streams would probably just stick to Twitch. You know what I mean? And then streaming on YouTube, you would have people that watch streams on YouTube and don't really like using Twitch. And you have to stream on both all the time. Yeah, that is true. Because then it would feel weird if I was doing like, if it's like, yeah, I stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but then like one day it's like, oh, I'm only streaming on Twitch today. Which, I mean, like, I could also see, because like just both sites have different rules and guidelines, you know, so maybe there's something you can get away with on Twitch that you couldn't on YouTube, and vice versa. I don't know. I would like to think about how to take content creation to a new level. Because I do enjoy it. I feel like I just haven't really, like, I haven't dabbled with any like new stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like that'd be a really good way to like kind of spark the interest again, trying out like different forms of it. I have been posting on TikTok, which I haven't been doing frequently, but it has been good to do that as well. You know, just like any Twitch clips that I get that I think are particularly funny or whatever, just slap them on TikTok. Might as well. TikTok seems to be a really good way to actually get people's attention. I've seen a lot of people like that they start posting their clips on TikTok, and then they'll get people in their chat that are like, hey, I saw you on TikTok. I don't really use TikTok, truth be told. I mean, like, it's an alright app. I don't dislike it. I guess I'm just more of a long-form content type person instead of short-form. You know, it's like, I like to, like, put on, like, a 45-minute long YouTube video and have that going while I, like, do something else. So that way I don't have to keep coming back and, like, okay, that video ended, time to find a new one. Maybe I'm just a boomer. Not to, like, knock TikTok or short-form content either. You know, that's just my personal preference. I do appreciate TikTok, though. I mean, there is some really funny people on there. That was so clean. Hell yeah. I am really glad that TikTok wasn't banned. Like, whatever, like, however someone might feel about the website, it's like, I don't know if it really deserves to be labeled like a national security threat and banned and all that. What, because it's not like a US-owned app? I mean, I don't know. It's like, oh, they're potentially spying on their users. It's like, yeah, and so is every other goddamn app I sign into. You know what I mean? It's like it's really just, at this point, I kind of expect it. It's like, I could understand when they did a thing where it's like, government officials, like politicians and whatnot, it's like they couldn't have TikTok installed on any government devices, so it's like any like smartphones that they have where they do like official government business, like you can't have TikTok installed. You would have to have a personal phone where you don't do any government related stuff if you wanted to use TikTok, which, okay, fair enough, I guess. You know, I mean, sure. I would argue that you probably shouldn't have any social media app installed on a government device that you're using for work, but I digress. But yeah, I'm glad TikTok's still around. I feel like that would have been unfair if they banned it. Like, even though it's not particularly my cup of tea, I just, you know.
Well done. You moved to the world.
I do like some stuff on there, though. I've been trying to think of other kinds of stream content that I can do as well. Like, maybe some reaction type stuff. I was thinking of, sometimes I see streamers where they just do watch-alongs of, like, old, goofy reality TV shows. I was thinking of maybe doing that. I have one in mind too, called Tool Academy. But there's a couple of others too that I think would be fun to watch. I don't know if I'd want to watch anything too new, because it's like, you know, it's like if it's old, I could probably get away with watching it on stream, but if it's new, you know, there might be, you know, I might get a stream taken down or something. I can't think of the name of the other one I was thinking about. It's called like Moment of Truth or something. That one's legit hard to watch sometimes. Because they got people confessing to like the most darkest secrets that they have throughout their whole life, and it's, ugh. It feels dystopian almost. Honestly, dude, like, a lot of reality shows from, like, the 90s and early 2000s were just so messed up, dude. Like, looking at it from, like, a modern-day lens, it's just like, oh my god. The shit that they would make people do and what they would put them through is just so, like, insane. Oh my god, I'm racking up these knockdowns. That's like 3 right there. I just need to get Elise. Come here. Come here, Elise. I'm pumping it up. I'm pumping. Yeah, it would be fun to experiment with non-gaming content for streams as well. Not that I would ever quit, you know, gaming content, but it would be nice to branch into other stuff as well. If I really pick up drawing, then I can maybe do art streams. Not that I'm really like all that great with art or anything, but I do think it's fun to do. I haven't drawn in quite a bit. It's been like a month. I should like experiment with like drawing an emote for myself. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll just like draw an emote for like some of my friends too. Just be like, yo, check this out. And they'll be like, what is this trash? Nah. I think I could maybe do emotes. I don't know. I showed one of my friends some of the drawings I've done, and she said that I have like she said that I have like an American cartoon art style, which I'm cool with that. You know, I like that style. And I think that would translate pretty decently to emotes. We did it. Pong. Yeah, I'll have to think about that though, like what I can post on YouTube. Honestly, I should not only post clips on TikTok, but I should post them on YouTube Shorts as well. I mean, there's literally no reason not to. Maybe even Instagram Reels. It was kind of a shock though, like when I opened up my Twitch like creator dashboard and I saw last time I streamed was like 2 weeks ago. I really want to be more consistent. It's just IRL stuff has been kind of getting in the way lately.
After an incredible first year hosting,
I'll have to just make time for it though. I don't want to be like this will he won't he stream type streamer.
Early indications from the riders is that they may have been too successful.
Too successful. Help, course too good. I couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, that backdrop maybe not as convincing. You know what? From this angle, it's not too bad. Like, I'm not really a stickler when it comes to graphics. In fact, I can appreciate older graphics, even if they are kind of outdated. I don't know. I'm like a remember your roots kind of guy, you know? I'm not gonna look at an older game and be like, oh, these graphics look like ass. It's like, no, they don't, bro. They look great when you take into consideration the time the game came out. I think this game's graphics still hold up. I mean, like, it's not like the snow that you see in Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's still pretty damn nice. Howdy! Oh man, that was almost 100,000 points right then and there. Like a dream. Yeah, baby. All right, I think we're gonna get that gold relatively easy, but I'm not gonna get cocky. Maybe a little cocky, but not like that cocky. Like, not like cocky. Just a little cocky. Like, you know, that was a little cocky. A little cocky. Not like super cocky, but just a little bit. A little bit. Just as a little treat to myself. Oh, whoo! I got the angle just right on that. That's geometry, baby. Oh, I phased right through it. Yeah. You know, they say that, and it makes it sound cool, the originator, but I know that they really mean is like, oh yeah, it's that trick that you keep doing over and over. Don't get on me, bro. Honestly, I don't even know how they're really keeping track of that. Like, obviously, like, it's a video game, but, like, realistically, it's like, like, where are the people that are, like, keeping track of my tricks? Are they, like, in the buildings? Just, like, looking out the windows? So they see me for, like, a fraction of a second. Like, that's crazy that they're able to, like, actually, like, not only see me, but, like, are able to call out what tricks I'm doing. Excellent! I missed all the multipliers, but that's okay. Super duper boost. Oh, get out of there! Oh. You want to know what might have contributed to me not streaming for like 2 weeks is me getting back into Elder Scrolls Online. That might have had something to do with it. I'm not really much of an MMO guy, but I do like Elder Scrolls Online. You know what I really like about it is that there's no real like really bad consequence for dying. Like, it's not like RuneScape or something where it's like you drop your gear. In fact, the only real downside to dying in that game is that it decreases your armor, like, degradation. It makes it breaks your armor, basically. Like, your armor will be damaged when you respawn. And, if you don't have a soul gem, which having a filled soul gem allows you to respawn, like, right on the spot, but if you don't have one, then you have to respawn at the nearest way shrine, which is, like, you know, where you go to fast travel. So, I mean, I guess that would be a bit of a setback, but, you know what I mean? There's no, like, major penalty for death, which I really appreciate. That was the thing that made me not really like RuneScape when I first played it. So, like I forget what killed me, but something killed me, and then, like, I lost all my equipment, and I'm like, man, I can't play this. It's gonna be heartbreaking getting really good gear only to die and have someone come and take it. You know what? She's right. Hey, all right. I beat my last score by over 100,000. Let's go.
Congratulations. Your top 3 placing has opened up your next challenge, the Megaplex venue.
Yeah, we could go through Tokyo Megaplex, then we could see where we're at there. Maybe we'll close off then, or maybe we'll just keep going. I don't know. I am enjoying streaming, so we'll see. I definitely think I'll stream tomorrow evening. We'll see. Because I really want to stream Bully, but I want to stream it on a day where I have, like, where I could do, like, a nice, good, like, long stream, which for me would be, like, 3 to 4 hours. Oh, dude, I love Bully so much. That game is great. And I'm especially glad that, again, knock on wood, I was able to complete the whole first chapter on my own without it crashing even a single time. There was not even any bugs or anything like that. Like, nothing weird happened at all. I just think that would be such a fun game to stream because it's like the people that are nostalgic for it will, you know, enjoy it. And then like the people that have never seen it before, you know, because that game came out in like what, 2005, 2006? You know what I mean? So almost, well, either 20 years ago or almost 20 years ago. Oh man. It was funny because I played that game when I was like 12. So it's like, I was in like junior high or like 6th grade junior high school, one of those. I think it was junior high. I think I was in 7th grade when that game came out. And I remember playing it, I'm like, oh, so this is what high school's gonna be like, huh? Just like a war going on? It was not. It was not. My high school experience was not like that at all. Which I guess I am thankful for. I wouldn't want it to be like that.
Past challenges of the SSX World Circuit may recognize the local.
Yeah, they gave this place a massive overhaul and also apparently defied gravity.
At the staggering cost of $1.3 billion. Getting to the suspended top level is going to be hard. Staying there will be even harder.
I don't know if it'll be hard. You literally just go right into the air chute and it just takes you up there like an elevator. You know what? She's right.
I am Rosell, and welcome to the Tokyo Megaplex.
Oh, that was too many rotations. Hey, welcome back, man. How goes it?
Front side 180. Player 1, you're in first place.
Washer and dryer installed. Hey, that was pretty quick. Nice. It's always a real relief when stuff like that goes well without a hitch. Awesome. Like I said, man, it's just having new appliances is just, I don't know, it goes a long way. Like, it might not feel like much at first, but then like once you're like using it and it's like you don't have to worry about using the older one. Oh, it's just it is nice. It goes a long way. Nice. It's tricky to rock around. It's tricky. It's tricky. Okay, no rotation on that. Oh, there it goes. Was that sweet? Big air bonus.
First place. That chick was sweet.
Damn it. One more full spin would have been the trick that they want for the trick book. I don't need to do the trick book right now. I could always save that for the very end after I complete the game with Kaori. Hey, what's up, Morgan? How's it going? Welcome on in. How's your day treating you so far? Popped in to say hi. Well, hello, hello. Oh, you just got out of bed. Fair enough. I hope you had a nice sleep, a nice rest. Appreciate you popping in like always. Man, I wouldn't have the stomach for this. If I was in Kaori's shoes right now, I would just be like, as I'm riding along this rail, just projectile vomiting all over the place. Whoa, I'm totally extreme, blah. The full self-care, I could do that. Yeah, I could really use that. Thank you, Morgan. Much appreciated. I hope that you're stretching and hydrating and posture checking yourself as well. Yeah, I mean, just my posture, sit back nice in my chair, straight, have my spine at a nice non-curvature. I'd need new pants. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'd probably need new ankles and knees and all that as well, because, man, I don't know if I'm surviving a, like, 5-story drop like they do on the regular. Like, one trick, and you land, and it's like, oh, my knees are up in my chest. I love a man with curves. That's true, that's true, that's true. Hey, we don't hate the curves, we just get motion sickness from them. No friends. Hey, that wasn't very nice. I'm gonna head out. You enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. You enjoy your day too. Ta-ta. Yeah, ta-ta to yourself. Thank you for popping in, Morgan. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I hope the day treats you well. And remember to stay tricky and funky dope. Both of those things in equal doses. That's gotta be one of my favorite things that Rahzel says. Funky dope maneuver. It's like... like, what do I gotta do to get people to refer to me as funky dope? Aside from climb into a time machine. Oh. I really do like the implications on this track that in the SSX universe, Japan has discovered anti-gravity. Because a lot of this course is just floating. Oh no. Oh. I was in the den of the beast back there, man. I saw my light flash before my eyes. Rebrand. Yeah, I was trying to think of something I could do for like an April Fool's joke, but I got nothing. I'm really not good at coming up with pranks. And I didn't really have any like goofy games at my disposal, so nah. You know what? I figure there's enough people that are goofing around on April Fool's Day where, you know, I'll just be one of the people that just keeps it straight with you today. I haven't seen any April Fool's graduation posts, thankfully. Like, I'm not gonna like be like a Karen or anything and be like, no, you can't make these kinds of posts. But I do think that there is like a level of where it's like, that's not even a prank at that point. That's just kind of emotional manipulation. That's the real prank, yeah. Yeah, the real prank is that I'm keeping you all on your toes. Like, oh, come on, Dirt. We all know you got something up your sleeve. What is it? You know, what are you gonna do? I bet you're really gonna get us, but then I just never end up pranking you. It's like, pranked you, didn't prank you. So I think for the trick book, I'm just going to leave that till the end. I'm just going to focus on the races and the trick events. I started playing Battlefield 1 again. Oh my god, man, that game is so fucking intense. You really kind of like when you're playing Battlefield, you really have to just kind of turn off your brain and just expect, like literally just expect the unexpected. Like no matter where you are, no matter what good position you have, someone probably has you in their sights.
Don't give up now. There's more.
I remembered why back in the day when I played it, when that game was still kind of newish, why I played Medic a lot.
Not a friend in sight. Watch your
Man, I don't know why you gotta roast me like that. You are entirely friendless, he says to me right before the race. Good luck out there, and remember, no one cares about you. That's like some airplane shit. Oh, that's a good movie, Airplane. I should do a watch along of that in my Discord sometime. I feel like Airplane was kind of like the precursor to movies like, you know, like the Scary Movie franchise, which I should do watch-alongs for those too. At least the first 4. Or at least the first... Like, the 4th one was pretty decent, but... I don't know. The 5th one I felt was kind of... It wasn't bad, but it's like at that point I feel like it had already been played out, kind of. Especially because it's like, I don't know, it's like the scary movies that the first couple parodied were like the scary movies from like, you know, the heyday of horror. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, like modern horror isn't that bad, but it just doesn't hit the same way that those old school movies did. So it's like not only did the joke kind of run its course at that point, it's like the movies that they were parodying were just not as iconic as the ones that they did before, you know? Pay rent once again, no time. No problem. No problem. Take your time. It'd be funny to do a Jackass watch-along, too. I really like the Jackass movies. I just know that they're not everybody's cup of tea, especially the more gross stuff that they do in those movies. Like, it's definitely not highbrow entertainment. There ain't no denying that, but I don't know. It's just dumb fun. Call my mama in the room. Yeah, let me get her on the horn. Mom, you gotta see this. I'm landing a grind in SSX Tricky. Tricky! Oh my god. Oh my god, I rode the rail all the way. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. I'm the rail rider. Arigato yourself. Here comes the money. And that's supposed to just be the city of Tokyo in the background. I mean, considering this is Tokyo Megaplex. That'd be funny. They call it Tokyo Megaplex, but it's just like out in Missouri. It is interesting that there's 2 courses in this game that take place in Japan, this and Snowdream. It's like that with like the art style that they used in the concept art. It's like they were definitely going for a more anime style with this game. Or at least originally. Oh man. No! Restart. I will not take silver. Man, I can't believe I got silver with all that rail riding I'm doing. I'm not taking silver though. Never. Get out of here. Oh man, I think I really fucked up Moby there. Ah! Yeah, Yamate. Yamate could just stop. Alright, we got it this time around. This time we ain't playing. We got our war face on.
Now you're playing with style.
Yeah. I don't know what that dude just said, but hell yeah, dude. It's so funny how, like, it seems like anytime you go on a, like, through a shortcut or, like, a secret passage, like, they seem to sample voice lines from, like, movies. Or something, I don't know. I don't know if it's just, like, originally, like, you know, they recorded that dialogue themselves, or if they are sampling. It sounds like it's sampled from some kind of, like, old movie. But I haven't actually recognized any of them from an actual movie, so they might actually be true. Not that I'm, like, the authority on movie dialogue or anything. Rent is paid? Nice. GG, well paid. No! Why did it send me flying backward? I do really like the sound in this game. Just like the sounds of like riding a rail or carving along the ice and all that. Just, I don't know, it's very appealing. Gives me lots of dopamine. That trick rocks. Thank you. No, not the originator. You say that in a derogatory way and I don't like it. What do you mean, oh no? Oh yes. Trick A. A little bit of a pirouette right there. I think I said that right. She sounds very panicked. Like she's riding confidently, but she sounds very scared. The only thing we need to be afraid of is not having that gold around our necks. Now I'm getting it, guys. After 24 years of playing this game, I think I'm finally starting to get it. Razel said so. I'm not gonna go for a whole lot of air. Oh god. That be me. Panic the whole way down. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying before. Yeah, the whole time I'd be like, I'm gonna freaking die. I'm gonna splat on the ground. Alright, God damn it. What the hell? I am not taking the gold. Thank you. No, I'm not. My brain already forgot how to land. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Like I said, man, it'd be like an actual nightmare. Like that sounds like a stress stream I would have. Like this game, except it's real life, and I'm the one that's doing it. That legit sounds like a stress stream I would have from playing this game too much or something. Like, honestly, everybody in this game must have, like, cybernetic legs or something, like Star Fox, because these landings that they do, these giant drops, it's like I said, how are the bones in your lower body not just, like, reduced to dust?
one, you're breaking trail for the rest of
Oh
the
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm surprised I didn't get that rail. That's alright though, we ride with it.
trick boost. Genki Kai.
Genki Kai. I think DJ Rozel's a little bit of a weed himself.
Backside 180.
Genki Kai, Jessica. Damn, that was nice. Thanks. It looked really cool, real slick, but yeah, that was not a purposeful thing right there.
Let's see a signature move.
I'm really glad that I phased through the ceiling of that pipe like that. That was definitely helpful. I know boards are made to withstand, but at a certain point, damn, but yeah, right? At a certain point, yeah, it'd just be like crumbling. Even with Kaori's small frame. Alright, I gotta be surgical with this approach to the finish line. Surgical precision, let's go. We did it, gamers. Man, this is giving me a run for my money there, what the hell? Kaori. Damn straight.
Congratulations, you picked up a goal.
Oh my god, I got my best time on this save anyway, just because I was like, no, I'm not doing that again.
Move on to the next course. You are now at the superstar level.
Oh, nice. You know what that means? It's little dance time. Nice.
You are Ichiban!
No, you are Ichiban, Kaori. Kaori Chiban. Dance time. Let's go.
Customized board.
Let me break it down for you.
Go for style and substance.
Alright, banana peeler. Princess pie.
Set up.
Yeah, we don't have any new outfits because I haven't been doing the trick. Oh, we're almost at the 2.5 hour mark. Very nice. Alright, so getting the trick scores on this map ain't too hard.
Welcome back to Tokyo.
It's kind of the opposite of the Aloha Ice Jam. There's a shitload of opportunities to get a score, unlike Aloha Ice Jam.
Have been completely reworked.
Arigato! Alright, let's do this shit.
Go! Beat show off by getting third on better and trick point totals. Tricks equal boost. Boost equals speed. Let's see an Uber trick. Maxed out. Riding smooth and confident.
It's tricky. It's tricky. I'm not really hitting any tricks here. Riding the literal pipes is not what I need. I need to grind the pipes. Making a Shy Guy noise for Mario. Kind of sounds like. Man. That's another thing. I wanted to stream Paper Mario soon as well. Now that I got that working. Never let anybody say that I'm not decent at troubleshooting. I don't necessarily like troubleshooting. It can be pretty exhausting sometimes. But I can still do it somewhat decently if I really have to. Okay. I think I need to troubleshoot my I want to get down there where the fans are. Nice. I need to troubleshoot my trajectory is what I need to troubleshoot. Oh yes. 5 times multiplier. Alright, well 3 laps and 3 medals, and I've already got the silver and I'm just starting the second lap. I think this is only the second lap. Kinda lost track. Oh yeah, it has to be. Let's go down here for this. No, I'm I'm when the show begins. Nice. That was a very disciplined jump. I had to not go at it too hard, or else I would have hit the outer edge of that entrance. And anyway, we got the gold now. Oh my god, that noise of like the points going up, it was starting to be like a bit like distressing. Alright, so I could just kind of race for it now and kind of just end it, but nah, let's just keep going. Let's get a high score. Kind of threw me in a weird direction. Okay. Damn it! Oh man, I beefed it so hard. The game's like, let's just reset you there. Cool, we'll just strike that one from the record. All right, final lap, and we've already got the gold. So at this point, we're just kind of putting icing on the cake. Oh! I did not think she had the board under her feet, but she sure did, I guess. Okay. That must have been like a photo finish type thing right there. Like, I got it on just the frame where the game says it considers it a landed trick, you know? Head first into a pane of glass. Yeah, poor Kaori. She's raking in a lot of gold medals, but I don't know how much more damage her skull can take. Ouch. Well, I feel like I should definitely do Aloha Ice Jam before I end the stream because I don't want to have to start with that the next time we do this. But then again, if I'm gonna do that, I might as because I think there's only one more after Aloha Ice Jam. I could just do a full playthrough right here and now. Taking in those concussions, that's right. They only make me stronger. Yeah, I don't know. We could just keep going. So right, Kaori, you so right.
You found that rhythm, and you're in the flow.
You found that rhythm. You are in the flow.
Well done. You've advanced.
Thank you, partner. All right, save. And we're moving on to Aloha Ice Jam. I don't know, we'll see. I might end the stream after we do both the events for Aloha Ice Jam. Because then there's still the trick book and all that. I don't know, I am getting kind of hungry.
For a few weeks a year, the pros of the World Circuit can compete here at the Aloha Ice Jam, atop countless tons of carved glacial ice and snow that is slowly melting into the warm waters surrounding Hawaii. Keep an eye peeled for the radical new pipe section.
I think it might be best if I just do Aloha Ice Jam. Yeah, and you know, have something after that. Which that would still be almost a 3-hour stream there. Then I could always just save the rest for next time.
One has to wonder if Kaori is ready for today.
Like I said, this is a good game for me to stream in the morning, just because it's like, it doesn't matter that I'm groggy.
I wish we both could win. Really.
Imagine being Brody right there. Just anime girl personified turns around and sees you and goes, "Oh, cool." I'd be like, what? Is there something on my face? Brody's a wholesome guy, though. I wish we both could win. Really. What a nice dude. Did she say super excellent? Hell yeah. Oh no. That was not super excellent. Falling to our death is not super excellent. Oh god, neither was that. Man, this would have to be really slushy snow, just because I mean, like, we're literally off the coast of Hawaii. And then they brought some penguins here too, which are definitely gonna die. They can't survive in this hemisphere. Just another example of the dystopian nature of the SSX world. When you really break it down and think about it. Oh god. No. No. Oh my god. This is gonna turn into a survival documentary if I don't get back to the course. Skiing on dead penguin carcasses, man. I mean, they really wouldn't do very well in such a hot climate. At least I don't think they would. Oh, didn't commit enough to that one. It's like if they really wanted to like grab a glacier and like tow it on over to Hawaii. Like, they could have done one that didn't have any wildlife on it. Well, what do I know? Maybe the penguins rake in the viewers. Genki Kai. Huh. Damn it, I almost got that. Yeah, this course is very short, which is another reason that the trick event is hard for it. Like, not only is there not that many spots to get a good jump, but the course being so short, it's like, you know...
Place and in record time.
Nice.
Smashing. Take it all the way.
Snort number 1, baby.
No friends in today's...
It's always the no friends with you, Razel. You are out here completely friendless. Entirely friendless. Like, okay, goddamn. No one here likes you. You might as well say shit like that. It's tricky. Oh, they're going fast. I'm not really sure what the correlation with that is. Sometimes it plays really sped up like this. Sometimes it's like slowed down. Oh, I completely overshot the shortcut. Maybe that just means I didn't really need it to begin with? Oh.
You're to remain for all eternity.
Man. And here comes Kaori plowing through an entire family of penguins. Let's just say that they're just like essentially traffic cones that are like painted to look like penguins. That'll ease my conscience. Yeah, those are just cardboard cutouts. Those are paper mache. I guess that would explain why they don't really move or anything.
Show how great you are.
Call my mama again?
Tricky and sneaky.
Oh. Nice. Made with real penguins. No!
Backside 360.
I mean, honestly, with how dystopian this world, this SSX universe is, they're probably serving penguin burgers in the stands. KFP, Kentucky Fried Penguin.
And a new course record.
Not to be confused with the
You
other
found that
KFP.
record. You've earned your spot in the
Kiara Fried Phoenix. Oh, Band of the Husband. Hello, hello. Thank you for popping in. We're playing as Kaori right now. Always been a favorite of mine. Who do you usually play as? Yeah, I love this game too, though. It was one of the first games I got on GameCube way back in the day. Along with like Smash Melee and Pikmin. And Mario Sunshine. That was like the 4 games I had at the very beginning of the GameCube. Which, man, what a selection. Penguin would be kind of rubbery. A bit rubbery, yeah. I can't imagine, I can't imagine enjoying penguin meat. Like, that might be bringing gamey to a whole new level. Oh, Eddie with the dude with the giant fro. Yeah, I liked Eddie a lot when I was a kid. I think he was who I played as a lot back then. He's funny. The way that his big orange afro, like, kind of flows in the wind is it's kind of funny. Oh, God. Playing it on PS2? Yeah, that is a... That probably is the superior version just because it has more trick buttons, whereas the GameCube only has the 3 on the back. I did have the original SSX on PS2 though, which I think it only came out for the original the original one only came out for PS2. But I had this one first. And then I liked it so much, I got the one that came out before it too.
Don't wait, baby. Oh, didn't raise no fools.
I guess, yeah, Mama didn't raise no fools. Let's take that. Oh, what the hell? I got force pushed. There's a Jedi on the course. Yeah, baby. There it is, and there it went. Gold medal. Kaori. She's right.
Congratulations.
Alright, let's do the trick event, and then I'm gonna get myself some lunch.
Proceed to the next
And we'll probably just save the rest for next time. Which probably isn't enough for one full stream, but that's okay. We could just do that, and then I could maybe just switch to something like Killing Floor or Battlefield or something. Or whatever. Or I could just start over with a whole new character. Either way. Yeah, that'll be the Alaska level that we'll save for next time. As well as, you know, I always like to do a run on Untracked and Pipe Dream. And also the trick book we'll have to finish. But that's alright. Yeah, I'm a bit groggy, so I'm not in the headspace to, like, do the more complicated tricks in the trick book today.
has undergone some changes this season. Chiseled from the
Okay, this might take me a couple tries. I always struggle with the trick events on this one. Daisuke. At least she's confident. start.
Top 3 for those to advance. Bonus times 2. Doing overtread.
Like I was saying before, I have a specific line that I try and replicate. If I can. Done pretty decently so far. Alright, could have executed a little bit better on that red, but we'll take it. Now we got the silver.
Indeed.
Our region wishes to celebrate.
2 times multiplier. Now you're playing with style.
I'm gonna go off the course. Why would they angle that grind that way? Alright. This is a very vital part to my specific order that I like to do these. This grind right here. Get the 5 times multiplier on this long grind right here. Alright, we only need about 15,000 more points. I think we actually got this. We did it! Holy shit, first try. Here I am like, oh, I don't know. I'm kind of a little piss baby on Aloha Ice Jam, but nope, we got it. That's fucking dope. Sweet. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, oh god. One last concussion. Yeah, baby. Yeah, for the memories. Or for the lack thereof after sustaining head trauma. Oh, that was really good. Number one. Not only did I take first place, but first try. So that's double one. That's like 11. This is so stupid. What the fuck did I just say? Yeah, take that, your pal JJ and Smurray. Am I reading that right? Smurray? What the fuck kind of name is Smurray? You know what that reminds me of? You ever see that picture of like... it was like a Japanese-made baseball game, and they tried to like come up with like American-sounding names, but they were so silly. They sounded like stuff like Smurray and stuff like that. Let me see if I could find it. Baseball American names. Yeah, I found it. Oh my god. Sleeve McDykel. Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking good. Let me see if I can... Let me zoom in on this, and I'll just capture this with you. Yeah, let me capture this really quick. Yo, Dirt, have you ever done a Try Not to Laugh stream? I've done React content, but I've never done Try Not to Laugh. I could try it sometime, if you guys would be interested in that. I feel like I'm pretty bad at Try Not to Laugh, though. Yeah, look at these names. These are the names that they were trying to come up with American-sounding names. We've got Sleeve McDykel, Anson Sweeney, Daryl Archideld, Anatoly Smorin, Ray McSriff, Glenn Allen Mixon, Mario McRulwain, Raul Chamberlain, Evan Noglini, Tony Smehrick, Bobson Dugnut, Willie Dustus, Jeremy Gride, Scott Dirk? Is that French? Sean Furcott, Dean Wesry, Mike Truck, Mike Truck. What the is that Dwicht? Is that supposed to be like Dwight? Dwicht Portugal. They just took Portugal and replaced one of the letters. Tim Sandale, Carl Dandleton. I like Dandleton. Mike Hernandez and Todd Gonzalez. I love that. I love these names, bro. These are the best names ever. Oh, let me capture the game again. Oh, that's so fucking great. I'm Doug Nut, Bobson Doug Nut. Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna be Carl Dandleton. Oh, dude. Oh, I love that image. I see it on Twitter every now and then. Someone reposts it occasionally, and it makes me laugh. I have to read through every single one of them every single time, and it always makes me laugh.
Congratulations, you have reached sensei level.
It's just some of the silliest names in the world, dude. Oh. Well, one last little dance. I'm a sensei now. This little dance brought to you by IE Dirt. I'm about to eat lunch is what it is. I'm starving all of a sudden. You know, I usually struggle to feel hungry earlier in the day, but streaming, oh my god, it makes me so hungry. I don't know why. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. Like I said, next time we'll just have the race and the trick event for Alaska, and then I always like to do the free ride through through Untracked and Pipe Dream. You know, it's kind of like my victory lap. And then we'll just have to do the trick book, which, you know, that won't be too much. Which all of that probably won't be enough for one stream unless I just do a short stream. But if it winds up not being long enough for a stream and I want to do more, I could always just switch to a different game or something. So it's no big deal. I know who we can raid. Let me just... Okay, I know who we can raid. I don't know. We are going to raid... We are gonna raid Chimera. Chimera, currently playing Marvel Rivals. If you've been here before, you're probably familiar with Chimera. I've raided out to them a couple of times now. Very cool person, friend of the channel. And I think y'all will enjoy her company. So be sure to say hi, drop a follow if you feel like it. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It was a fun morning. Sorry that I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. I didn't even realize that seeing like in my activity feed, like so and so shouted you out like 13 days ago. That hit me like a truck. I'm like, what? It's been that long. Where'd the days go, bro? So yeah, I'll definitely try and stream again sometime this week. I definitely want to stream Bully. I want to do Paper Mario. I've got quite a few games that I want to do. Maybe I'll stream Battlefield again too sometime if I'm in the mood for it. That game is chaotic, man. It could be exhausting. But yeah, thank you all for coming by. Be sure to get yourself some lunch or something if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. See y'all in Chimera's chat. Later. You love Battlefield? It's a good game. It really is. It really is. It can just be kind of stressful. But yeah, later guys. See you next time.